never regret.
You guys are the same as Ashley. I was like, hey Ashley, I'm gonna stream, and she's like, what now? It's fine. I guess, you know, I guess no one wants me to stream.
It's too early. You're gonna wake up the neighbors.
Okay. Quit. Everyone wants me to quit. Everyone's against me. Geek Sun Praiser, he wants me to quit. Everyone wants me to quit. Alright, hold on, I gotta move my mic. Thank you for being Ster. See, he wants me to quit. Everyone wants him to quit. That grammar is very EU friendly. Thanks, Fing.
Caution you, freelancer. Today's contracts, there's critical work. Just be careful.
He's just talking in my right ear. Shut up. Stop telling me my squad's waiting on me. John can wait for me all day. He would walk through glass. That's Ronnie. Never mind.
You like a challenge, right? Like a super hard class.
No. Did she just call me super hard? Ster, you are amazing. Stop trying to get me to quit. It's not gonna work. Yona was such a fun character. I don't know when our next D&D game is starting, but gosh gee golly, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll quit. I think I'm gonna quit. I still want you to be the Anthem. I can't. It's a fantasy world. Why do I have a radio? Hey guys, it's me, inventor of the radio. I just use a walkie-talkie with my group all the time. Can you read me over? There is there's a warlock in 5th edition that can communicate telepathically, and that could just be my telepathy. Hey, I'm in your head. There's nothing you can do about it. By the way, do you think you can pick me up a new pair of socks? My socks have gotten very wet. I'm gonna hit the ceiling. No, I was adjusting audio levels. And then I'll be the fat magician. I'd be too lazy to do anything and just kind of sit there and use telepathy on people.
Behold my power. You would dare not transgress against me. My wand of magic missile is quite potent. What's for dinner?
But then you're stuck playing that character. Hey, Ricochet. How goes it? I miss. Dude. So we're trying the thing that I've tried many a time, which is to build an ult as quickly as I possibly can. But I think I'm there now. If I could ever actually hit a grenade, because they throw so freaking weird in this game and it kind of feels like they changed it, to be honest. And also you can't see your ultimate still when you first join a match, so I don't even know how quickly I'm gaining it. Well, I guess I have it already. That was pretty fast.
There's some fragments nearby. Grab them to silence the relic.
Hi. Hold on, I'm gonna run over here and I'm gonna hit you. And I'm gonna grenade you. That didn't build that much. Okay, that built a lot. The one thing I do have is a shit ton of health. Which is why I'm not too worried running around in a group of boys. Yeah, it's not bad. There's some optimizing that could be done. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. My damage still feels really low, and I'm not sure why. Ster's been live for 8 minutes. Dude, isn't that true? How much is that doing? It doesn't actually show me how much it's doing, so it kind of sucks. Because the combo damage is the high part about it.
That scar looks particularly neat. Take it down. Understood.
But when I've done things like this before, my ultimate damage was around like 23,000, so I don't know why it's so low. Not that anyone cares. No one cares about me. You know, that's what my mom always said. Right?
Good work taking that thing down.
Eh. Dude, I have a lot of health. Not used to having health. The loot update came out. I crafted a few things. Like the shotgun that I have on has 75% armor max and 40% shield max. So it's just a super, you have a bunch of health, and then I crafted a component that had like 40% shield and a bunch of +% shields and things. He believes it. Oh, we're supposed to be recovering fragments. I'm out here testing damage. If you don't do the thing, no one does the thing. But apparently 5 out of 6 have done the thing. But now I'm doing the thing. Hey, Flip Flip. I like your name. Flip Flip. You heard it here first. Ashley, hey, dude, this isn't first. Everyone knew that.
That's all from the scars. Freelancer, there's something else. A bunch of scars and some shaper fragments from the convoy. Bring those fragments back. I'll see what I can do.
Don't actually do the thing. John, no. It's less drop. The quicker you complete the mission is the quicker you can go to the next mission and kill more things. But also, if the missions are guaranteeing a component drop at the end, then you're getting more but when you finish more of them. Jesus. Also, if you want to sit around and kill things, one of the broken quick play legendary contracts is actually absurdly good for it. I don't know if it still happens, but it just infinitely spawns things in one spot forever because you can't complete the objective. You're half right. Well, I want the components. I don't have all the components for Ranger yet, and there's 1 or 2 I need. How do I pronounce? Business was? Dude, you've subbed for 13 months. I always realize how very few names I can actually pronounce from all the people around these parts. Business was? Yeah, is it? That would have to be it. The only thing with this build is I'm all about the blast damage, and that's one of the things that's really dumb about Ranger, is if you try and build blast damage, it lowers your impact damage, which is your gun damage. There's only one gun in the game that does blast damage, which is the sniper rifle, and the sniper rifle's garbage. Not garbage, but it's not good if you don't build for it. And I can't build for it, because I have to build for abilities. But your abilities aren't on a low enough cooldown that you can keep using them. Unless you get a ridiculous amount of cooldown and plus gear charges or something. Hot garbage? No, it's actually not hot garbage. I think I would know. I am building ult quite quickly though, so that's a thing. It's just that it's things died quickly too, so it doesn't really matter. Where the frick?
That scar looks particularly mean. Take it down.
Well, the ult part's only half working, because my ult's dealing like half the damage it's supposed to. I'm not sure why.
Done. Excellent work.
Excellent. Go around and touch these things, Anthem. And there's one more that could really use some touching. In this general cardinal direction, somewhat. No, you were right on it, Anthem. Oh, come on, Anthem.
That's the last of the fragments. We have another issue, Freelancer. We
What?
just got a really big energy spike off a
What?
powerful shaper relic. Go and silence it. You got it.
Sniper rifle's just so slow. Yeah, I have a component on interceptor now that it reloads when you dash, and it's quite fast. But if you don't have that, then yeah, it's way too slow. But it also is the only gun that deals blast damage,
It's the Dominion.
except for grenade launchers, which Rangers can't use, and yet they have components that increase their blast damage and reduces their weapon damage. Which is not the most helpful.
I hope you can silence that relic. It's making a bunch of different creatures now.
Anthem, can you go pick up this thing? Maybe. It's also like I have an ult, but there's the moment something is worth ulting in this game, everyone else also has their ult and then it dies. I gave it the thing, right? Yeah, I gave it the thing. Don't worry, guys. I'm just gonna go get the things for everybody. I'm just gonna go pick up the things and then haul the things over to the other thing. I wish it would be really cool if there was some sort of item or component that let you stock more than one ultimate. No, don't worry. I'm gonna pick up. Hey, I got this. Also, I actually need to look at how much damage that's doing. Something's way off. $2,000. Like, dude, all my fucking gear is into blast damage. And that ability hit for less than it says on the item. Like, the item says it'll do 3,900. So 3,900 plus like 50% plus another 50% equals. It doesn't do anything. Great and powerful warrior. So quiet.
That morning I'd have a good day.
Here, eat ass. Have a good day. Yo! Yeru. Welcome. Thank you. I'm gonna have a perpendicular day. I made myself big breakfast. And I have big breakfast boy energy. And I'm streaming early. And I'm gonna stream later too. Well, no, actually I'm not gonna stream later. I'm gonna be on another guy's stream. I don't think I'm gonna stream it. I don't want to. It's a hassle. Me and Germa are gonna do VR games. If you guys have heard of that person. A things picker? What the fuck stream it? But he's gonna stream it, and dear God, VR is super bad. I can't look at chat, and it ruins it. I already have that one. There's like 3 I don't have for Ranger, and I just keep getting the same ones. Yeah. I think I need guns like this one that just have gear speed on it. I'm gonna keep that even though it's like worthless. We just want to be able to throw grenades every second. What a big boy. That's me. Hey, Dak. Which VR games you playing? Spoiler alert. Like, yeah, I mean, ideally I don't even want to be using this sniper rifle, but at the same time the other it's so trash to use anything else, so I could just get a whole bunch of like ability speed on items. Here, we're gonna do this anyway. We're gonna try and craft an epic truth of Tarsis. Surai, hey, this one's going out to you. They lowered the cost, they made item inscriptions better, so you don't get useless ones. Though you can still get 1% ice damage. Wait a second. Yeah, you can get like 1% damage, but that's like suit wide, so it's technically not useless, but it's pretty bad. 75% armor's good, but the other one's better for that kind of thing. Add. The truth of fart cyst. That's right. Where there's weapon damage 150%, it's just too bad the physical damage roll on it is 1%. And everything else is kind of poop. I'm gonna try 3 more. Actually, can I even do 3 more? I need alloys. Damn. That's critical damage, which is decent. I think I have a better one for critical damage. I'm not sure. Yeah, it sucks. Frickin' alloys. We could pop this one on my my interceptor real quick, but I want to continue doing legendary contracts. I was also hoping to roll like physical damage, weapon damage, and you could probably, there's one of the rolls is weapon blast damage, which is really what I would want, but it doesn't really matter. Weapon damage is blast damage. At least I assume weapon damage includes both types, because this is like one of the only guns that has 2 damage types in the whole game. That's a little weird. This didn't go through earlier. But it did, but didn't it? But didn't it? Basically what we got going on is a lot of ultimate speed on all my things that I can at least get it on. Increased blast damage 50%. Oh, that has ultimate speed. I could probably take that one off. And this one has ultimate speed and Q speed. Q is, dude, I forgot. I wanted to check. Q is my grenade, right? Yeah, Q is my grenade. Being able to throw the grenades as often as possible is going to be more ult speed than actual ult speed, which is what I was just gonna say. And this one has grenade recharge and ultimate speed. But if this had Q speed, it would be better than ult speed. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a quick look-see. Quick look-see. Oh, also, best stat in the game. Didn't realize this before. A lot of things roll it, and I was overlooking it. Impact resist appears on a lot of items. There's... And impact resist is basically resistance to all non-AoE explosions. So like basically every single enemy in the game that shoots at you. You could quite easily stack 100% impact resist. I don't know if there's a limit. Yeah, we're gonna pop that on for Q speed because our Q is our grenade. That is quite good at building ultimate. We just want to keep throwing them. And this thing seemed really bad. Actually no, this isn't blast damage. What the fuck? This isn't blast damage? Okay, that explains it. Why wouldn't the missile be blast damage? Okay, well this one is better than it even has gear speed on it. Alright. I can't believe. See, my thinking was it had 2 charges and it recharges itself, so I'd just be able to keep spamming them out rather than, yeah, whatever. Whatever. But yeah, you'll see like physical resistance rolls on items sometimes, and I always see them as like 3%, 5%. They're very low. And then I have a couple items that are like 20% impact resist, which is essentially physical resist. And that's really good. Starting to believe it would be easier to build someone who can just stand in GM3 and never die than it is to actually kill the things with how much health they have. Actually, news with that video. Dilemma. As it turns out, okay, so I upload the video and it's blocked by for 78% of people, and they can't watch it. And that's the problem, is I would like people to watch it. Like, after posting a video after 3 years, ideally, people can watch it. But it turns out if you dispute the claim, it removes the block on it while the dispute is in progress. So technically, I could post the video right now. No one's at work. It would 100% be live the whole weekend. It's just after that. After that's an issue. But it's sad when, like, that's currently one of the better options. It is super strange. Like, just because I'm disputing it, I don't know, man. I think we're gonna play the waiting game, and if they don't respond to it for 30 days, then I'm completely clear. And if they do respond to it, then I'll re-upload it, dispute it again, and then post it. And then it'll at least be there for, like, we'll get like a 3-day weekend going. Spring break or something. Post it then. I believe my YouTube people have sent them three different emails about it, which they have not responded to. So my expectation for them to not respond to things are pretty high. Dude, that does that doesn't make any sense. Normally when I run this gun, the blast damage does like 16,000 minimum. And this is the fat 150 weapon damage roll that we just got. 51,000 headshot, which is like less than it was before, right? Like last game I crit for like 54,000. Something's goofed. Here, take one of these. I fucking hate the grenade arcs in this game.
Fantastic. Another one finished.
Fantastic. And those are hitting for 11,000. Last game, I don't remember what they were hitting for. Was it 16 maybe? It wasn't 11. What the fuck's going on?
Look out. One of their terrible masters has appeared. Be careful.
I love that line. One of their terrible masters. He's not good at his job at all. Owie.
Good work with all the fighting. Exceptionally done. That seems complete.
And 11,000 damage on the, like, something's How quick is the cooldown?
Several reports of a missing group of field researchers. Let's investigate.
Hold on. Let's count this all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There they are. You must get them out of there. You got it.
5. You guys are off. You're off a little bit. Damage is off a lot. I don't know what the... Maybe did I accidentally not have 2 of the blast damage inscriptions on? I swear I did. Ugh.
Scorpions have grown too old.
Ranger? Maybe just Ranger's hopeless and I knew it all along.
Oh, and that finished. Well done. Looks like I have another task for you in the area. Can you look at a possible research
It's an
site?
okay game.
Thinks
Yeah,
about
I was thinking to try and Destiny,
See what I can do.
because they had that, they announced their new thing coming up like next week, and I was already kind of thinking that Gambit sounded really cool, and it's Gambit Plus. But I don't know nothing. They're saying something about being able to get your shit together within like an hour of play. Yeah. Is my interceptor with this sniper rifle, the worst, the not as good version of this sniper, because I just crafted the plus 150% weapon damage one. My interceptor can crit for like, I think on a normal dude like this, it would be 200,000 damage, and yeah, we're still doing 50. So yeah, Ranger's the class that uses guns, I've heard. I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him for like 5,000. What a god.
amazing. We better clear up the rest of those Dominion troops so they can't do this again.
Hey, Scott. Yeah, this is bad. It always stands out too. This ultimate build is really bad whenever you have to end up fighting like one of these titans, because you can never actually build the ult because you don't deal enough damage with your grenades on a single target that has that much resistance that like you just feel useless. Like all the fucking effort I put into it, 5,000 damage grenades. That's what I don't understand about Ranger at all. Every time I try and play it, where my interceptor can do the freaking axe kick and do like 40,000 damage, 50,000 damage axe kicks. Legendary grenade, I'm hitting for 5,000. I don't understand it. And with the sniper, I'm hitting like 75% less damage. Ranger bad, please switch. He really is though. That's why I'm trying to play him, because he's very bad. I missed completely.
Amazing. We better clear up the rest of those Dominion troops so they can't do this again.
What I should actually have is one of the weapons that prime enemies, like light them on fire. It's just like the numbers don't add up, because you can get the same amount of +% damage as you can on Interceptor, and then Ranger still does half the damage Ranger Interceptor does. It doesn't add up at all. I got you. I thought John was gonna die in it. It's the unspoken rule. If someone dies to a Titan exploding, after they die, you don't resurrect them ever. It's the rules. What the Hey, it's my alarm. Wake up! I was full health. I saw your health on the sidebar. You were like 10%. %, after the explosion. What do you think I meant before the explosion? I needed one of these. All their like bonus component things are so bad though. None of their things make any sense. Yeah. I feel like at some point that's a lot of harvest bonus. At some point Ranger's gonna need to be completely reworked, or they're gonna have to add actual good items. Gee whiz. But I want it to work. Plus 0% damage like I did. There's a patch for that on March 12th. Which is a ways away, but it was bugged, so they had to take it down. And I'm super confused why this is doing less damage when it says it does more damage. Very, very, very confused. I think I also need to commit to gear speed and stuff. So I think this was the one I was using before, which I guess is just flat damage and crit damage. I have a feeling the weapon damage on this is not increasing the blast damage at all, which is the problem for what I'm currently doing. Ayah. So that's 25% Q speed, weapon name, blah blah. I'll throw that on instead. We just need to throw more grenades, and this will also ignite things so I can combo with the grenade. And then we can double check. No, I'm not using it. That's a big whoopsie. So this one increases blast damage by 50%. And then we're not equipping another 50% of blast damage that we could just have on here. Poop-a-doop. Resistant to... Dude, Titans are just resistant to, like, all damage. And blast damage is not counted as fire. Blast damage can be fire, but blast damage, generally speaking, is physical. Blast just means that it's AoE damage. So, like, a storm casting a lightning bolt is blast damage, but also it's lightning damage. But generally speaking, blast is physical. It's too wild. Dude, that's me. That's me. That's me. That's not me. That's someone else. That's someone else entirely. He's wearing like a car on the front of his face with the headlights. No, that's not me. That is pretty Krog. Oh yeah, Alien Action, Nanu Nanu. Welcome back. Thank you. High five. Eh. That was a high five.
So what are we up to now?
Wait, a distress signal from some Arcanist researchers. Let's get over there.
And yeah, I can tell the grenade is
Got it. On my way.
quite a bit faster just from that one change. 25% more. Hiya. The hack is that Italics emote? No, that's John ripped off Italics. And he started doing this whole crab thing. And John thinks that he's original, and he'll say it's his, but it's not.
I see.
You just need one of the ranger components that are like when you melee somebody, then use your E. Shortly after, your Q will be reduced in speed, and then your ultimate will do plus 5% damage. We just need more components like that. Oh, my ult is actually displaying properly when we just joined. That's never happened before. Never. I'm going. I'll go stand in the circle. See, like, I hit somebody for 4,000. It doesn't make us. We're gonna go over the numbers after this. Look at this right here. Right, you're the test subject. Okay, it hit for 17,000. Because grenades can headshot for some reason. That's also a thing. I need to hit someone no headshot.
Almost done.
Okay.
I just have to do some maintenance. You know how it is.
keeping those Arcanists
Okay,
alive.
regular chump outlaws.
I understand.
9,700. Okay, then why did that other one hit for 4,000? They were just regular boys. And that didn't detonate them, but that one did? Dude, who even knows? Who even knows? And what's my E hitting for?
Good, the door is open, but
It's still bad, but I'm gonna point out why it's dumb. Just remember, grenade hits for like 10,000. I don't know. It's going for their heads. I want to not headshot. 7,400.
Arcanists managed to open the door. Need freelancers to scout ahead.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh yeah, is this the weird missile that doesn't detonate, but the masterwork component for it makes it as if it kind of detonated, but when you kill it's.
Glad you went in first.
Headshot is not necessarily ×2. It's different per weapon, and you can also have critical damage modifiers. I think at default that weapon should be ×2 though, so yeah.
This is why you're needed.
14,000, still really low. And I'm very confused. Actually, I know what might be causing it. I don't want to die. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Yeah, this is where like I can never build an ult against Titans and I'm totally useless. Ow. I just need these real quick. Don't worry, guys. If I'm always on fire, I'll get used to it. It's evolution. Just how it is. You can build like half an ult, or like 25% of an ult hitting one normal guy. And what is, dude, I swear grenades like got changed. Aimed right at him, throw right by him. Uh-huh. Has anything in this game yet explained what a Titan actually is and why they want to fight me? Because I thought we could have been friends. Personally. Been live for 50 minutes. Jeez. Again, feels like 10 minutes. Anthem's still making time go by at a normal rate. Freelancer? Swoosh. I think, was this the last contract? I don't know if we can still do John's. Been weird. about whether or not it actually takes your party member's contract away from them.
Something else has come up.
This guy flies.
Well, look at this.
He's a flyer.
It's a stress signal from a Corvus agent. Go and see what you can do.
Heading over there.
It's okay. You're slower than an interceptor. You deal less damage than an interceptor. And still what baffles me the most is the, like, you have a grenade slot. You have frost grenade, fire grenade, explosive, impact grenade. And an interceptor still has the best grenade. Who does that? What the fook?
I've got your back.
It's like at some point in development, they're like, you know what? This venom grenade is making Ranger slightly useful. I think we can move that to the other class. Yeah. Friggin' scorpions.
Outlaws must have been pursuing the agent. There we are. Outlaws are ambushing the Corvus agent. Stop them.
Freaking bluey things. Where's someone worth ulting? No. Anyone? Anywhere? No. Can Ranger make a melee build? Well, your melee is on a super long cooldown, so this is as quick as you can do it. So in conclusion, no. Which is why it's weird that they have like 4 components for melee builds. But they do. I'm really only using it because it primes targets so that you can then combo them. But yeah. Also, it's the only way that Ranger can do lightning damage, which is also very sad that they can't do lightning damage, because lightning, very good. Deal the bonus damage to shields and all that. I think there's supposed to be a legendary outlaw show up. I'm just gonna, I don't know, ult that man. If he ever shows up. Someone's coming. I heard them say someone's coming. You're a pea shooter.
That's the end of the fight.
No more
Okay,
outlaws.
never mind.
I think Corvus is in our debt this day. Good work. I got something
Don't worry, I
else
built
for you.
ults real fast.
Got a signal from a freelancer needing a hand.
Oh my god, I thought it was over.
Okay?
Yarrow, you douchebag. Oh wait, there's one more thing. Man, I just got back from the grocery store and now you're gonna tell me that the thing that you wanted. Why does Steve always do that? Also, there was some thread on Anthem Reddit explaining that it looks like Ranger does less damage than the devs say he's supposed to do with his combos. But you don't know how much damage combos do, so it's really hard to test. So these psychopaths went way overboard in testing it, and the numbers don't add up to what devs say it was supposed to be, like 4 times damage on a combo, when most characters do like 2.5, but it was not that. Wait, Reddit being wrong? No, I'm saying Reddit was right. Can you listen? Yeah, Dev said it's supposed to deal like 4 times damage on a combo, on an impact combo, which is the whole thing about Ranger, is that they have high single target combo damage. So people tested it, and not at all. But I want to hate on Reddit. No, just hate on EA. Come on. Yeah, because the melee from the air with Interceptor, like default detonator combo for them, still feels like it does so much more damage than my Ranger's ever been able to do. The cool kids hate on Blizzard now? Yeah, true. True. Or EA. Either one. Pretty boy. Hey, pretty boy. I hit 1 missile? They turned the shield and I think I hit 1 missile? It's okay, I built my ult really quick. Okay, I built the ult quick. So it really counts, right?
That's one of those weird bugs. Illuminati.
One of those weird bugs. Hello. I hate these weird bugs. They're so weird. How much ult am I gaining for hitting these? Okay, I didn't throw it. A decent amount. Also, muster point is only weapon damage. There's... I need to stop playing Ranger. The only thing I want on Ranger is to just shoot a bajillion ultimates. It'd be cool if it worked. They also have the component for when you get a hit streak of 10, you gain 1 ultimate charge, but 1 ultimate charge is equal to 1% or less. It's hard to tell. It looks like less than 1%. That's pretty pointless. You know, when you're trying to do an ultimate build and you leave out the component that builds ultimate, something's wrong with it. poopy.
Well fought. I think they got the message. Well done. Many will hear of your deeds.
Wait, what the fuck? Why did it spawn these guys now? Mission's over. Consume hydration. Okay, I'll do it. I did it. Dude, I also hate haters. On hating haters. You don't know a song, you're too wild. You know what song, you're too sleepy. You know what song, you're just right. I love you song. Low health thing. Any proc that requires your health to be low is very, very bad. Because your health automatically heals past that threshold after a second. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do some math. We're gonna do some add 'em ups. Everyone, get out your calculators. Calc. Get out your calcs. We got 50% blast damage. Oh yeah, it's also not counting combo damage increased by 50, but that's not important. It's another 50% blast damage. That's 100. This actually isn't going to be very high. See, that's the other thing my ranger freaking blows. I don't even need to do the math. Switching. This freaking I want to go slam some desks. Like, this one's just 50% damage, doesn't matter the type. 35% damage, doesn't matter type. Actually, they have a few others that I don't have equipped right now, because I guess I put this on for crit damage. I probably don't need this. And they have shit like that. Also, it's really weird to me that where is it? This thing that increases pistol damage by 30%. Like, there's no equivalent for any other weapon types, but it's not. Heavy pistols already deal a shit ton of damage. I don't know why they need this. Whatever. Whatever. Dude, it don't matter. Give me 150% weapon damage. Give me super health gun. Actually, no, don't give me super health gun. I'll leave the other one on. It has like sniper damage and stuff. Dude, eat my butt. I'm crafting one of these. What does weep mean? Weapon. It's just a little bit of a weep. I'm a gumball? No, it's the descriptions of their stats make little sense. They couldn't add the other 2 characters for it to say weapon. But they have the room to write support luck. But 2 letters to finish out weapon. Weeapoo. I'm gonna hit him with the fat damage. This gun had better do more damage. Kind of expecting it to, for some reason, not work. Gun nuts, wapoos, weeapoos. Oh. 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 That's me. That's me in the suit. Nice butt, thanks. I work out. I play Beat Saber. The best workout. The best shave a man can get.
Scars and acidic weapons. That's a combination I could do without. Last thing we need are these bastards getting creative. Corvus said they've hit
All right.
multiple caravans. Speaking
Now
of
let's make it look like
Apache and
playing Ranger was a complete struggle.
Ready to meet your challenge and test?
just a normal day in Bastion.
Well, what's not long
Okay,
is
down.
scar activity in this region. We think this is where they're making the acid.
Any idea how?
I want you to find that out. Put a stop to it.
Okay.
Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who
I can see how the damage would be 50,000
Without them,
on that Ranger. I can see where that was coming from. When I shoot the ground, it does 18,000. But that Ranger was entirely blast damage. That's pure blast damage. I think it's dealing less to them because they have shields, or do they just have more resistance? No, yeah, it's the shield that blocks them. Ay, ay, ay. The headshot for 150. And the ranger headshot's for 50. But it's really not that much different. Not that much. Yeah, and free ammo. Free ammo is pretty neat. Ranger, everyone in the beginning was like, a ranger's just a gun guy. Ranger's the fucking shit. Ranger's shit. Get out of my way, John! Free ammo, twice as fast reload. Uses the one just free. Dude. Is John Anthem in the chat? Can I come slam your desk? You're not John Anthem, you're John Silva. Big difference. Big difference.
Energy levels are okay. You're halfway there.
Remember when I was jumping around those shield boys trying to throw grenades at them and combo them? And just shoot them like once. Shoot them once, dummy. If you can hit the thing, I can't hit the. Where are you going? Is the loot patch in then? It's been in for like 2 days. I threw my things at him. Ow.
Silenced. Good work, Freelancer.
It looked like the stars were bringing eggs to the relic.
The eggs were filled with acid. Could be using the relic to weaponize it.
Nope.
Let's check the second relic. Put your theory to the test.
Give me we're ready.
Relic's up ahead. This one's a lot more crowded.
Look, eggs
We're ready for beats.
for legs.
I'll pat myself on the back after I've dealt with the scars.
There's something wrong as well with zooming accuracy. It always like stops moving. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a change to the DPI almost. Okay, I didn't actually shoot, but a 7 charge one or what? Oh, John's dead. Oh, throwing glaives. Yeah. It's the stats on it are actually really good. I forget what it is though, and I found it before loot was better. Because I'm pretty sure it's legendary, has like 50% gear damage and additional charges. Is Anthem fun? No, I hate myself. I decided to kill my Twitch channel by playing a game I don't like and no one likes. Just kind of normal for me. Speaking of games I hate, John's dead. Speaking of games I hate, I was considering, I can't even say it. I can't even say it out loud. It's too gross. Apex Legends? No. Overwatch. I was considering playing Overwatch when the patch that's currently on PTR comes out, which can only end with deep, deep regret. But man,
I think we're...
it's the one dumbest change too that's like, maybe I'll, because you can finally push Diva, which I've wanted to have happen for what feels like 4 years. It's probably about 3. Just do it off stream? What problem is that solving? What problem are you solving for me with that suggestion?
There. That door should lead underground. Why is there a door to a cave? To keep something out? Did you just yell? The big bad Corvus agent's not a fan of scorpions. What? They don't drop it.
Did they change the melee jumping? It feels weird right now. No. I mean, generally not streaming is a good suggestion, but in that particular case, surprised me. It's like if the suggestion was never stream again, I'd be like, oh, I see where you're coming from.
You know what they say? You've got to crack a few eggs.
I know, yeah, this server feels laggy or something.
Another red. Careful, freelancer. It's unstable. I hate it when they do that. What do we do now? Gather the fragments and silence the relic.
In mine. People enjoy it. Actually, the legacy of complaining about Anthem loot right now is pretty fascinating to me. I should go get the... He's going there. So, like... The game came out. And originally you didn't get guaranteed loot at the end of a stronghold or at the end of a contract. So they're like, you know what? People are having trouble finding loot. Let's guarantee that you can at least get some masterworks by doing specific things. That seems like a really good compromise and change. So they did that. And before that, inscriptions didn't even work. So you know what? They fixed that. But then once they added the guaranteed drops, people were like, wait a second, these drops are all garbage because half the inscriptions aren't relevant to them. So like, you know what? You're correct. We'll fix that. And then after that, everyone was like, but wait, now that we're getting more guaranteed masterworks, we're not getting enough. Can we get more? We want like double the drops. So they were like, we'll compromise.
Bang, door's still closed and there's nodes everywhere. Give it a minute, it should work itself out.
Make sure you're getting good inscriptions on all your items. You won't be finding more, but the ones you do find will be better. And the complaint now is that when you find a legendary item, the stats on it aren't 100% the best stats they could be. Multiple threads about when I find a legendary, it should be the absolute best roll for each individual thing that it rolled every time. Okay. Thank you for your feedback. Not bad, pretty good.
Green Alta, stay on the platform.
Earn as much loot as on easy as on GM. You there's only 6 items you can get lower than GM, which is the balancing factor. Which is still weird. Like, things aren't perfect. I'm not saying shit's perfect. But the escalation of we want 100% best in slot legendaries 100% of the time. And it wasn't like just, I wouldn't be bringing it up if it wasn't I saw like one person say that. Because then that guy's just he's a psycho. Multiple times, multiple different threads. That's where we're going with this. The reason higher difficulty tiers don't have blah blah blah. I think the reason the higher difficulty tiers are all really poorly made is because they weren't even going to have them at launch. Hey Hank. Hey Hank. I don't think I've ever seen this part of the level drop an item ever. You kill a lot of bugs. I never have seen specifically these bugs drop things.
I don't think her friend like that.
Too bad. I'm just getting started.
They could definitely raise the floor slightly. Yeah, I agree. They could raise the floor slightly to 100% of that in-roll slot. It should always be maximum value. I agree. That seems like a slight adjustment. The thing is right now too, like if you get that good of a legendary, what else are you doing?
It's pretty dark in here.
The game's over.
It'll help.
You freelancers have tools for everything.
Back into the deep.
Oh, there, I answered your question early. Let's say you have all of the best items in game in slot every, like it's any game. You're done. You beat it.
Remember? It's only a scorpion, but bigger.
A lot bigger.
You're not helping.
You can try different builds or some, but You did it. They're like, even if you did have a really good build with like legendary in every slot right now, there's no reason to do GM3.
Highly.
Damn it.
Next time, I expect big ass bugs to be in the mission briefing.
I mean, you would have no reason because you already had all the gear, so the reason would be gone. But even if that reason, you know what I mean?
Even the way it dies is unnerving.
I wonder how many beers it'll take to figure that thing.
I'm gonna go with 8. One for each
That
of
thing
the
deals
turrets
damage.
that
Yeah, or you could play a ranger.
Scorpion top, please.
You could deal 5,000 damage with a grenade on ranger and try and build your ultimate against the boss. Hey, woo, Mage Blue, what's up? We're on GM1. As like I was just saying, I just think that essentially the magic find on the GMs is totally broken. And actually, there was one of the devs posting a write-up about specifically how support luck works and what thresholds you need to beat in order to get better magic items, which I'm gonna say because I'm a Diablo boy, but you know what I mean. And it seems very poorly designed all around. That's pretty good. Hold on, let me look at my items before I talk about wanting game design to be better. What a complainer. I already forgot what I was saying, actually. I'm a toddler. I need like one keyword. I don't know. Oh, loot luck. Oh, okay. So there's different, I forget the terminology for them, but there's different thresholds you need to meet with increased luck chance in order to get better gear. Which is normal, for games like this. I'll use a Diablo example again. Like, you can have increased attack speed in Diablo, but because of how the game is made and how it runs, you could only possibly ever attack on a frame. Like, there's only so many frames the game is running on for you to actually attack. So you have to meet certain thresholds of, like, once you hit this amount of increased attack speed, now you attack 6 times per frame or whatever. It's kind of like that with I'm explaining this so bad. It's kind of like that with loot in this game, the luck stat, where once you get over 100% loot luck, then it gets better, and then there's another tier, and then there's another tier. And the two huge problems with it, I wish I just had this chart, that would make explaining it easy. The first tier is 0 to 100, so nothing changes with how much better loot you're getting from 0 support luck to 100 support luck. It's all identical. Then there's a couple of different tiers, and then according to the post, it makes it seem like over 190 additional luck is not worth it. Like, the diminishing returns after 190 support luck are so bad it's not worth it. Which makes me say, well, wait, doesn't Grandmaster difficulty guarantee like 400% increased chance of finding gear, and like GM3 is like 1000%? So if the diminishing returns are so bad, maybe that explains why GM3 you don't even get better gear, because it doesn't mean anything past a certain threshold. We start on 100? What? Oh, because oh yeah, GM is, you're saying you're starting on that percentage. The whole thing is just not ideal. And I don't know how you come to the conclusion to make it that way in the first place. And I'm also not convinced this gun is better than the other one I was running. I want to run and compare. So this one's 150% weapon damage. That's a big boom. This one is 20% damage and 40% critical. And I'm pretty sure it seemed about the same, but also critical is multiplicative. So that would explain it to an extent. Hoop. Yes, I'm gonna play Sekiro. I've played every Souls game. I'm pretty sure I've played every Souls game except for like Demon Souls on stream. It's a thing. Happy weekend times 8. Happy weekends. I actually never played the DLC of 3. I got like burned out by the time it came out. I think I very slightly went through the DLC when we were doing like 4 times monster spawns.
Well, what's not normal is the scar activity in this region. We think this is where they're making the acid.
Any idea how?
I want you to find that out and put a stop to it.
Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
Shoot! Why, you fool? It's Gangoff. It me, Gangoff. John's dead. Don't worry, guys. It's a bug. Oh yeah, that's a bug. Oh god, it's a bug! Get more health bars. Just get more health bars. How many master components do you have equipped?
Echoes.
Right. Those.
What? I missed. He just taunt me. He just turned around and was like, "You suck." Four, and you have 4 health bars. There you go. It's a match made in heaven. Where are you going? Okay, bye. Cryoglaive to hit 5 targets? No way. How's you have infinite ammo with the sniper? The interceptor masterwork component reloads your gun on a triple dash, and it does not use ammo. It just places ammo in your clip. One of the many reasons why Ranger is bad. I'm gonna go return my thingies. I got 3 of them. That ammo replacement a bug? It's a feature. There's how would you know if unless Dev said something about it? Oh, anyway, I was supposed to be looking at the damage to see which was higher. Again, it seems about the same because I was headshotting for like 151, right? And let me just headshot a normal boy. I didn't. I missed. And it doesn't really count sometimes because I'm throwing like the damage resistance thing on him and buffing my weapon. Pretty much the same. Yeah. That's kind of wild that it's that close to being the same.
Silenced. Good work, freelancer.
It looks like the scars were bringing eggs to the relic.
The eggs were filled with acid. Could be using the relic to weaponize it.
Let's check the second relic. Put your theory to the test. Relic's up ahead.
This one's a lot more crowded.
Look, eggs everywhere. Your theory's got legs.
I'll pat myself on the back after I've dealt with the scars.
Poop. How much does... Come on, songs. Yeah, I wasn't hitting these for... What the hell just... What? I wasn't hitting these guys for like 90 before, was I? I don't remember. Does anyone remember? Anyone have a photographic memory? I don't have a memory. Same. There's so... God damn it. How to make a sniper rifle? Freaking... Freaking gingers. Dude, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. The mitochondria. It really just be that way. Yeah, I think it is zooming in doesn't. I don't know how to phrase it, but in my head I know what I'm trying to say. Or what I want to say. Ow. Show me your thing. I'm going turbo. Got him. It was all me. Some say he's the best. Others say, nah, he's okay. Others say, why does this gun do as much damage as ults? Blast damage? No, it's physical damage. You can easily see from shooting next to something the damage number is white. Yeah. Cool.
I think we're... What was that?
It came from below.
Of course it did.
Hate to say it, but that thing is probably what's producing the eggs. If we don't get rid of the source,
The scars will come back and keep making weapons. They find me a way underground.
Already done.
Does that mean melee damage should be blast damage? No. Melee damage is physical damage. Blast damage is also physical damage. So if you have an item that increases physical damage, it increases impact damage and blast damage. See if you're still following me. Let me know.
There. That door should lead underground.
Why is there a door to a cave?
To keep something out?
or
Did you just yell?
The big bad Corvus agent's not a fan of scorpions.
what? Look, rabbits, their likability isn't up for debate.
Wow. It's almost peaceful down here.
Scorpions can't swim.
Nice game logic. It's really just that they decided to call impact damage at all. And to have blast. I think the problem comes down to Ranger again, because Ranger's the only class that really benefits from, it doesn't even benefit, the only class that utilizes the difference between impact and blast. Everybody else doesn't care, but Ranger has the components that increase impact damage but decrease blast, and vice versa.
And silence the relic.
And they're the only ones. Everybody else, it really doesn't matter. But then the entire game has that terminology when it really doesn't need it. Auto reload item after this, if I remember. I'll probably remember.
Heads up, scars incoming.
How'd they get down here?
Bastards love to blow.
Yeah, it stacks. Factor. You know, how did it got so bad? I think it goes along with the Overwatch dev design philosophy. that game design is something that you can never do correctly, so why try? And that's when you come up with support luck and say, well, I don't know, can't get it right on your first try. Who even understands these things? I don't get it.
Hey, freelancer.
More scars, I know.
These look extra powerful.
Faye, door's still closed.
I wish I got it.
Get in there. Should work itself out. Should. Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center. Any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
Oh, it's EA's fault. Well, now that completely makes sense. I don't know if people are being sarcastic about that anymore. We've been over it so many freaking times. Damn. Take that. No longer profitable? What?
Freelancer, stay on the platform.
Don't you think some of the aspects of Anthem making sense to a person who speaks English would help it be profitable? Even a little bit? It's not like it costs more money for someone to not put support luck in and phrased that way. The development time is too high. We have to call it support luck. I didn't know those ice shards were homing. I should just leave him frozen. People really do that a lot. You just stand in the circle. People like AFK where the box is gonna be, but it'll happen fast. I don't care if you AFK. I don't care. Just do it in the circle. Enough desk hitters. Dude, desk hitter is going above and beyond. Common, yeah. I don't think there's enough no-sayers.
Too bad. I'm just getting started.
You know, the whole campaign, just say no. You guys heard of that?
It got quiet.
No one says no. Because whose job is it to say no in a large-scale development? Comes down to game director?
It's pretty dark in here. Throw down a flare. It'll help.
Freelancers have tools for everything.
Back into the team.
Miyamoto, he flips tables. Yeah. I think so.
Remember? Only a scorpion, but bigger. A lot bigger. You're not helping.
I don't know. Does that leave it to one guy to question what support luck is? And if the executive is game director boy doesn't ask, then no one will? I'm trying to understand. How did it got so bad? Okay, he shot me. He does that. I don't know what I'm looking at. The other gun did more damage here.
Even the way it dies is unnerving. I'm gonna go pee. One, for each of the turrets.
I guess it did the same amount actually. I don't know. Surprised it's about the same. I mean, the other one's probably better overall because it would make the blast damage higher. Wait, no, it won't, because weapon damage apparently isn't blast damage, even though the weapon does blast damage. I don't know. I just don't know. Bad. Like, the stats individually all line up to be good. But it's at the point where I need weapons to have like 150% damage on them. Otherwise, nah. I kind of want to try making my machine pistol work again. That theoretically should do absurd damage, but in practice never has. I don't know what would be different this time. I would have dash reloads and higher weapon damage. Dude, I love farming chickens. Tiny Twitch, hey Tiny. Okay. SMG. It's not an SMG, it's machine pistol. So you take this gun, does 300%, add 325% physical damage, seems like a lot. But is it though? Nope, don't give me. That increases critical damage. Is there anywhere you can see the... Like, I know different weapons have different base critical rates, but I don't think there's anywhere you can see that in the game. Anyway, I think I'm better having 20% critical than I am having, like, physical damage on this. Because I can't have both. Or I could just put on my... No, I want to see how much damage I can do. This is damage test. Health is for the weak. We take this off, and we have a... One of these shield ones has like 30% crit on it. That's got another 35. Okay. Theoretically, super pistol should do a lot. Theoretically. Theodore. Bio water? Dude, you got him there with that. You got him there. Bio water, got him. I'd be crying if I were them. Do you have legendary contracts, John? Just want to do a quick mission to test damage. You know what? Nah, let's do one more tyrant. The exact comparison. No denying. You can't take it back now, good grief. They're crying already, and you caused it. Because you're such a bully. Could do I mean, no one's ever doing it. It never works out. Here, we're gonna try it. We're gonna be different. Hydrate. What about Colossus? Is he good at all? Yeah. Everyone but Rangers. Good. Ranger just feels like he came from a completely different time when the game was different and no one knew what it was. And then they started making the other characters and we're like, never looked back. .
this contact?
Freelancer, name's Seth. I was hoping we could meet in person, but I see you're eager to get started. Corvus has been tracking a scarline called Skilos. We got a jump on it, but Skilos retreated to these caves.
Okay, we got 42 shots in the chamber.
You know your shortcomings.
Skilos is wounded, but there's an entire swarm back now.
Critting for like 2,500 a shot. Can instant reload it. And then we can buff it with our thingies. Okay, let's full damage. That doesn't seem right. It should have been higher than that. But also it was legendary, but also oh, I think I was standing too close to get the one gun buff. That probably evened it out. Dude, I don't know.
You weren't expecting a covert mission. That helped.
Destroy the alarms or we'll be overwhelmed.
I don't need a status update every time.
That was for pay.
Oh.
5 more, freelancer.
Hands up.
Oh god, I'm getting a migraine.
Didn't have that.
Yes, that's pretty good. Oh my god. So yeah, math checks out. It's less damage if I hit every single shot as a crit compared to the sniper. Which ultimately could fire a lot faster. There's a buff. Well, I have like 6 different buffs with this one. I have one for shooting within close range, or rather point blank range, which is not directly next to something. Then if I hit 2 with, wait, no, I think I took that one off. I can't remember.
Friendly.
Does he though?
Nothing but meat and potatoes behind that shit.
There's one. There's one.
And then dig in.
Interesting metaphor.
Well, I'm hungry.
Can we not talk about food right now?
Huh. It's just varying so much. Like those are hitting for 25.
I wasn't so hard.
Says the backseat driver.
Hold on. I'm detecting extremely high energy readings further in.
Damn it, this speeds up our timetable.
Why? What's happening?
There are records of a shaper construct in this area. There's the hunch, but I think Skilos might use it to
I see why people were leaving for that first chest. You actually got that really early on in this mission.
It's not like I told Skilos the construct was here.
And your first chest in Scar Temple is only after the second sniper area.
If you have brute force isn't gonna cut it.
Not every problem has to be solved with a hammer. If we restart the power, it should fix itself.
Look for fuel. Scars.
I mean, this is also just in general worse because you can't be as mobile. You like have to stand still and point at the thing while you kill it, rather than the sniper take one shot and then dash 3 times and fly around. I have to actually be close. And it just keeps weirding me out. Like this is the probably the best roll I'm gonna get on a gun, and it's garbage. Not garbage, but it's not as good as I would think. Fine, you take it.
We're in.
Hey, congratulations, you opened the door.
Hey, don't knock the little wins. They're important. Wow.
They've built an entire fortress down here.
Scars may not be pretty, but they are resourceful.
Also, I have more things I could point out about the shortcomings of Anthem, but I feel like it's been so many.
Agree, that's more than neat.
Even though it's probably not.
Please just go with it.
I'll probably just leave it. I can't. Are you dead? I can't. No. Okay. Keep going, Dad.
Where is everybody?
Relieving themselves, considering what's on the menu?
From what we can tell, Scar's movement has gone off.
Why do you know these things?
Disclaimer.
Very helpful.
I've got an idea.
I like thinking about game design more than I like games. So when I say this thing is wrong and I think it could be better,
Might give you in.
Calculating risk.
The structural
I just like
integrity of
doing
that
that.
wall is weak.
And it doesn't
See
mean
those
game is bad.
explosives?
Anthem's a good
Know
game,
the damn thing.
Yes, ma'am.
but it could be a better game. I think on a surface level, it looks like there would be a lot of build variety in Anthem and a lot of different things you could try. But the more you play, that is not actually the case, because most of the itemization relies on +% to damage. And every good item is determined by these massively... what's the word? Inflated numbers of +% to damage. So like Interceptor is really good because you just have +50% base damage, +35% base damage kind of components you can equip. And to give those up, you're wrong. You're just wrong to give those up. So your build is, well, I need as much damage as I can possibly get. I'm taking that component, which already attributes to just the flat base damage Interceptor ones. You're like using 4 component slots. Where am I going? I haven't done this stronghold more than like 1 time.
Explosives in place.
But you're missing a lot of variety on the itemization that would allow you to try and do other things. And it really boils down to weapons can have the highest % damage multiplier, so they're generally the best. Certain components all have the best damage modifiers. They're the best, and that's why Ranger's bad. Because his components are very similar to Interceptors, but worse. So just the base stats on Ranger are worse than every other class by comparison if you direct... Because a lot of the components are very similar across classes. But Ranger's versions of them are all just worse, and it has less potential to stack the items on top of each other. Yeah. You would need weird ass things like piercing bullets or bigger explosion radiuses and stuff like that, to the point where you'd start thinking, okay, you know what, I'm gonna use a grenade specific Ranger. Because right now, if you wanted to make a grenade build on Ranger, you're stacking blast damage and +% damage and plus physical damage like every other character is. There's nothing that really makes it unique. But if you found an item that was like, when you throw a grenade, you throw 3 and they explode bigger and they fucking have cluster bombs, and you'd be like, oh, I can see where this is becoming unique. But even though I applaud Anthem for having unique masterwork attributes, they're all entirely nullified by the fact that nothing is good enough that it matters, and it's all +% damage. So is the problem that Ranger is weak or other classes are OP? I think that's the problem with semantics. Which way do you want to say it? Is it half full or half empty?
Explosives primed. Get back, freelancer.
I feel like I'm in the techno jungle with this song.
And you've still got all your fingers and toes.
Always a plus.
Looks like we tapped into a primitive sewer system.
More than looks like it.
Good news is, we're closing in on the construct, and probably more scars, but that's to be expected.
Sev, I want it noted that I'm literally walking through shit for you.
Noted.
Hi, Immy. Oh no, our audio is gone. And it will not be coming back until we restart. Which I could leave the mission and come back and be fine. I think I'm gonna do. Whoop. Intercept, like, I'm surprised how many people keep saying like Interceptor's better than. Do we want to go over each component and how objectively every single Interceptor or Storm component is just a better version of a Ranger component? Which is just as an example, the one on Interceptor that's really good that we've been talking about is the triple dash that instantly reloads your entire gun. It's a component that increases your weapon damage by 25%, and when you dash, you reload your gun and get free ammo in your gun. The comparison one on Ranger is you get 25% weapon damage, so it's identical. And when you shoot weak points, your thruster builds up heat slower. Okay. I mean, that's all right. Why would I want a free Devastator bullet every time I dash? My heat builds up slower when I shoot weak points. Okay. And roughly every single one is on that level of like, it could be something else. But it falls really short. And like I was saying earlier, Ranger has the entire slot for grenades. They have every grenade. They're the grenade guy, and Interceptor has the best grenade. Which... What the fuck? What keeps happening with these guys that they're like dead but not dead?
Fresh air. Are we close?
Yes. Energy readings are climbing.
Dad, why would Skilos start a cataclysm?
I don't know, but it's not the first sky like to try. I've never seen a swarm this size. Considering their defenses, this place must mean
A
something.
nice overlay. Thanks. Shit! I'm going in! I'm in! I'm hacking them! I'm in the mainframe! Can't be stopped. Oh, they have to unfreeze to blow up. Yeah, there's a lot of... I don't think being frozen should be a thing in the game either. but that's me. Because GM3 or higher difficulties just becomes infinitely stun locking the enemies forever and ever. And fighting health sponge enemies that can't move. That's just me. Yeah, it's just opinions. I mean, who can really argue or decide whether or not something's good design or not? It's just, yeah, it's just yeah, it's all opinions. You can never be right or wrong.
It must have entombed itself to heal its wounds.
Cool theory. Can I still kill it?
Yes, it'll just be a more complicated endeavor.
I'm gonna suck at this part of the game, the part of this mission though, because the damage fall off on this gun. I guess that's why I brought the sniper. Oh, it didn't do the third dash. Nice. I missed.
That's it, shields down. Give them hell.
Has anyone actually confirmed yet what the interceptor's component is trying to say when it says it decreases the base damage you take? Like, is that accurate or is it phrased really poorly? Like, do you actually take less damage on interceptor, or do you take more damage the way it seems like it should probably be? So that would be hard to test with the health bar bugs. That guy's dead. Was I crying? Yeah, I was. I cry like twice a day. Whoops. Maybe like 4 or 5, actually. The more I think about it. Oh, cool. That even reloads your secondary weapon. I didn't know that. I had never really switched weapons. My other weapon is always just my, like, bonus stat. Basically a 7th component. A certain stat I'm stacking with interceptor. Damage. Always damage. Screw you! I'm getting in here. I hadn't done this level in a really long time. Except for when I was a young, weak boy. In GM for the first time. Oh yeah, actually I'm stacking a bit of crit. So it's just crit and weapon damage. Or physical damage, rather. Because flat physical damage is better for this gun because it increases the blast and the impact together. Just wait, just wait! Ah, something hit me. I'm not in the mission area. What? Says who? Oh, I didn't mean to press that. I actually pressed the wrong button. I don't even think that's doable. What? It's doable.
Shoot the pylons to take down the shield.
I think it's just the blast was hitting it. Boogie. So it's really sad, like that machine pistol's so good. When I'm not even building for it, the sniper's still better. It just goes to show you, eat ass. Absolutely. $150 gear damage and it's still bad. Like 99% sure the other one I have is better. Oh man. This song is jumping on the moon. Impressive. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the other one. Epic? You don't like epic? Because this is the one I currently have, which is legendary, and wait, no, that's not the one I have equipped. I have two legendary ones. I should scrap this one. I can't scrap it. It's equipped on a different character. Who knows which one? So yeah, this one has gear charges plus 80% and gear damage plus 50%. And the way this item works is blah blah, you know, hitting the weak points, and having more gear I'd say is better than more damage, because then you have more chances to hit weak points. And I'd rather have gear charges, and also because it's a relatively low damage item. Yeah. Time is it over there? It's 9:44 in the AM. I didn't realize I could craft that. What is it that allows me to craft that in the first place? We doing scars again? I don't know what we're doing. I woke up at 5 AM. I made myself breakfast and I figured I'd stream. How can I craft masterwork abilities? That's what I'm saying. I don't know why I can. There's probably a challenge for it, but I don't remember there being one. Does gear damage affect weapons, abilities, or everything? It affects gear, which on the side here is gear is just your abilities. Anyway, Ranger Boy. And why Ranger components are bad. All of these ones that increase your damage, your impact damage, also decrease your blast damage, which is really counterintuitive, but the main problem with them is that the I still don't know what people are calling it. The orange text is bad. 10% resistances while hovering. Dude, who gives a shit? Compared to what my brain has gone blank. What is it on Interceptor? %, all damage, and that one actually is pretty bad because you're never on low health and that never procs. I'd still rather have it than hovering resistance. Is quick play still broken? I think so. If anything's getting fixed, I think they're planning a patch for March 12th that'll hopefully fix an amount of things, but not much has been said about it. Certainly the best thing about Ranger is healing allies with the combo. This whole thing is the one thing that's actually good. And again, it's this weird increasing blast damage also decreases your weapon damage. Or increase your engine threshold. Who cares? It's all these freaking things that, like, defeating an enemy with a Q increases the damage of the E by the 6th, 4th, and all the. They have like 4 different melee components. When their melee is never going to be good. This item barely works. And hold on, I want to remind myself something about that. Ten menus later. So like this is the exact same thing basically, but the Ranger version of it is 5% instead of 10%. Why? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. Colossus 2 slow for streamer. Yeah. Not being able to dash is a bummer. Only 2.5 hours. I'm a tired boy. I've been in this really awful sleep schedule that I can't get out of, where I sleep at like a normal time, but then I can't stay asleep, and then I'm up for a while, and then I want to go back to bed for like 2 hours at around this time, and it's ruining my life. I might only do like one more thing. I need I need whatchamadoodle to come out. Cataclysms or something with this game. Because it's over. I beat the game. It's like, just have to hope it's not like Warframe where I beat it and then 2 years later nothing has really been added that feels like it changes that. Started streaming because you wanted a sleep schedule. Huh, I do remember that. Yeah, right.
Patching in our Corvus contact.
Freelancer, named Ster. I was hoping we could meet in person, but I see you're eager to get started. Corvus has been tracking these scar-like called Skilos.
I want a sleep schedule.
Skilos retreated to these caves. That seems built for ambushes, not sieges.
At least you know your
I've had them before for brief moments in my life.
Swore I'm backing out. You've got your work cut out for you.
I can just punch things. Who even uses guns? Would it be great if I could destroy this right now? Oh my god, I can. Okay.
Destroy the alarms or you'll be overwhelmed.
Dude, still with that pistol, how many bullets with this gun would I have to headshot somebody with to get like 35,000 damage? How long I gotta look at one guy when I could just do spinny kick and immediately that's 30 without any buffs on. That was 36, I think. Hello, Scar?
He looks friendly.
Does he though?
Nothing but meat and potatoes behind that shield. Stagger 'em and then dig in.
Interesting metaphor.
Hungry.
That one was 50,000, so yeah.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Says the backseat driver.
Hold on. I'm detecting
wanted to see people's thoughts on that. On what? I missed it. On what? On what?
But I think Skilos might use it to cause a cataclysm.
Oh, universals.
Corvus doesn't do simple missions.
Universal components, they seem to drop better inscriptions on them than I've seen on any other item. So I still use a lot of universals on this character and all of them in general. What I'm playing right now is what actually shows up when you type !build is still, I don't think anything's changed.
With a hammer. If we restart the power, it should fix itself.
Look for fuel. Scars are almost as much as relics.
I think I have on like 2 universal components just because they rolled really well.
Scars will really do that. Try filling up the pump freelancer.
Like every masterwork component I get is plus LMG ammo every time. Every time. Also was thinking of trying Division 2, a free open beta weekend, but you can't fly in that game.
We're in.
Hey, congratulations, you opened the door.
Hey, don't knock the little wins.
There's something about strolling down the street at a leisurely pace.
They've built an entire fortress.
Didn't get me very excited. Forgot to unsub, lol, me too.
Need to recirculate the air in my javelin.
Please do.
Found the source of the smell.
Rotten meat. Lovely.
A scar delicacy.
Hello? I really still don't know this mission. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. We're going this way.
Where is everybody?
Relieving themselves, considering what's on the menu.
Again?
Why do you know these things?
God damn it.
We're locked in.
It's not the scars.
Thanks, Sam. Very helpful. I've got an idea that it's definitely not covert.
Told you not priority.
And freelancer, it might cave you in. Calculated risk. The structural integrity of that wall is weak. See those explosives? Blow the damn thing. Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna be invincible. I don't know where I am. I can't see my screen. Ow. I'm not sure if I have the thing equipped where I heal when I kill people in melee. Stop running! No!
Freelancer.
That guy eats raw pasta. That guy thinks pasta is like potato chips and it's supposed to be crunchy. He's a doofus.
Explosives in place.
Wow. Give yourself plenty of time, huh?
It's a default setting.
Focus, please.
Oh, are we doing something? I mean, he's just spinning around. I thought a door was opening. Can't open the door. There's like 2 guys in this room. That's not even the door. That's the door. I want to go in that door. Where are we going now? This feels like this is taking an unusually long time to kill everything here. Just blow up the door. Also, how come everybody... I don't understand this technology. This is explained anywhere in the lore ever. Why people can all teleport. Like, we can't even quick travel in free play and everyone has teleportation abilities. Bastards love to blow, but also they can teleport. Don't hit me. Teleporter diapers. Oh, I get it. I get it. Somehow deep down inside I knew the answer was TF2.
Explosives primed. Get back, freelancer.
Way's clear.
And you've still got all your fingers and toes.
Always a plus.
Looks like we tapped into a primitive sewer system.
More than looks like it.
Good news is, we're closing in on the construct.
Why do I not remember this area at all?
That's to be expected.
Seth, I want it noted that I'm literally walking through shit for you.
Noted.
Like, did we come through? Oh, last game, this must be when I left. Right? Because my sound broke and I left. I don't remember no space age sewers that are called primitive sewers. Here, you res them. I'll go res John. Never mind, I'm not gonna res John. I'll go res John. I killed like one thing with that ult. Can't fly when you're ulting. Why would you want to fly?
That's not the expression.
Keep moving. Exits above you.
Get him. Oh, they're dead. No! No! This game should have fall damage. What else is the point of, you know, being able to fly up in the air if you're not fearing for your life? You're like, what's the point? Grown boy? Did I miss the grown boy? Banana? We did it. Dude, he double grew. I don't want to die. The point is that flying. No, flying's not cool unless you have to take fall damage.
Fresh air.
Yeah, it's like I'm not even flying if I don't take fall damage.
Readings are climbing.
Seth, why would Skilo start a cataclysm?
But it's not across the sky like to try. I noticed they're small in size. And considering their defenses, this place must mean something.
Oh, it dead. The only thing that sucks now is now that we're gonna be on the final boss, I really can't do anything. Without dying. Their master, I don't have the button. Not cool. Stream fails. Yep, that's a big failure.
That's Skilos, but it didn't have a tank before, that's new.
It's also partly organic.
What?
Can't stop me.
Just the pilot. It and the tank are fused together.
It must have entombed itself to heal its wounds.
Cool theory. Can I still kill it?
Yes, it'll just be a more complicated endeavor.
Ow. What is shooting? Oh, I don't have that ability.
That's it, shield's down. Give them hell.
I'm going in. Sniper build feels like the best all around. Yeah. It does. I mean, this damage is pretty high once we're actually in here. The third hit hitting for like 12,000, 10,000 sometimes. Melee boy is certainly better at killing lots of small people. Pretty sure if I try and res him, I'll die. Okay, or if I try and res him, I'll just stop. Got him. Hey, I'll go destroy all the fans. I'll do it. Oh, I don't have the dash. Old habit. Not in a rush to fix the issues the game has? Dude, there's been like 4 patches in a week. How long has Anthem actually been out? Like since the 22nd official launch day? I don't know what today is. It's like March 1st, 8 days. There's 1, 2... about 5 or 6 patches and hotfixes in 8 days. Looks like they're just gonna leave it this way. Money hungry EA. When are we gonna learn as consumers? Don't pre-order! Ow. Oh, he died up on a rock too. I'm going in. Oh, this fan's gonna kill someone, guaranteed. Will it be me? Nah, because I'm gonna stay up here. That guy died again to it, didn't he? Same guy. The same guy. My God, I don't have dash. You like my Power Ranger? Nice. I'm called a site. I don't know. I can't remember. Something with an S. I'm called a sucker. That's what it was. I fucking. It's always. Oh my God, they're all dead. It's always funny to me in these kinds of games when you can jump around and dash this much, but if your hands go near a ledge, you are a static object for like 5 seconds while you try and climb it. That guy's out in the open. It wouldn't do anything to him.
Shoot the pylons to take down the shield.
That's not. I'm gonna die. He's dead again. I don't know what stopped me dead in the air because I didn't see myself get hit by anything. But I can almost get my ult. If like one guy will come over here, I can kill him and get my ult and res everybody. Or make them feel bad and do it myself. That's a possibility. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Never mind. I need like one guy to come over here. Oh, please, God. I farted on the guy. Rude as I'm not sure if they get the items. It's supposed to resurrect you, and if it doesn't resurrect you, you don't get the items that drop. Yeah, I didn't get it. It's not my fault. Yikes. That's neat. Gear charge is always good. Dude, some sacrifices are necessary. Like that one guy who got hit by the fan blades like 4 or 5 times. How is he gonna learn? And everybody else, I don't know. Just never die. Where's hardcore mode? I mean, yeah, the game is supposed to resurrect them at the end. I thought it was going to. It's funnier the other way, but I thought it was gonna. Oh, you do get the loot? I thought if you're downed when the... Because the way it happens now in Tyrant Mine is if you're dead when the boss dies, it instantly resurrects you and then you pick up the items. But there was one time where I got downed after the boss died, like very briefly after the boss died, and I didn't get any of the items. The Masterwork guaranteed item drop. Because yeah, I finished that Tyrant Mine run not getting a single Masterwork. But I think I'm gonna go. I think that was it for me. I don't know though. I still like this game, but man, I beat it. There's nothing else to really do. Gonna sleep? No, I'm gonna try and stay up all day. There's another stream tonight, VR Games with Jerma, around 6 my time, so it's 8 hours from now. It's stream number 2. So forgive me if I'm leaving now. Yeah, how many hours did you put in to beat it? I have like 120 hours, I think. 122 hours in Anthem. So it's not shocking after that much time that you might be running out of things to do. And more or less just wait for patches. Goodbye, exactly, goodbye.